it's your girl Ky'mari, and I'm here with another story time. I feel like I just made another video, so yes, I'm in the same clothes. I just made another video. I did a what like been teaching me video. That's not the point. I'm not stalling. You're not waiting. Let's get into the video. Okay, so cool. This was like this was a Saturday because I had work this day. This was like the beginning of a semester. This was the beginning of a semester. I don't care because ain't nobody need video for real. But my homegirl and stuff. But anyways, it was the beginning of the semester, and it was my school and another popular school in our state. They was having a game against each other or whatever. I think it was football. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was basketball, yeah. It was in the beginning, it was football, right? Beginning of fall semester? Yeah, it was football. So I was like, I'm not gonna go to the game. Obviously, I don't really care for football, and because I don't understand it. But I also was like, dang, do I want to go do something? But I was like, no, I ain't gonna go do nothing because I work the next day on Sunday, and I work 10-hour shifts. So I come home after my 10-hour shift. I don't even know how that day was at work. I was probably tired. Always tired. Probably like a regular day. I come home. I'm making me something to eat. My homegirl texts me. She like, what you doing? I didn't text her back. She called me. I had ended up getting in the shower. No, yeah, I had got up in the shower. She texted me. I got in the shower. And she called me while I was in the shower. After she texted me what she was doing, I didn't text her back. So she had called me while I was in the shower. So I'm telling her, like, oh, I'm not doing nothing. I was like, what? You must want to do something. Because they was passing out, like, they had flyers and stuff about a party. Talk about the cops strictly enforced and all this and all that. I'm like, y'all always say that. Y'all still get your shit blew down. So she was like, she's slick, want to do something or whatever. And I was like, I mean, we can. I'm going to take me a little nappy nap. And, I mean, I got to work tomorrow. So I'm telling her, like, I need to be in the house by, like, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I got to get up at 7. Well, really 6:36 to make it there on time. And so she like, all right, cool. So we on the phone. She like telling me to send her the flyers. And I'm sending her the flyers of what I seen. And yeah, we just telling her, I'm telling her like we can do something. We getting the arrangements for getting us some cranberry juice. I ended up hanging up the phone. But I ended up staying on the phone. We was talking a little bit because I was cooking and I had 8. And I was like, all right, I'm finna nap. I'm gonna hit you later. So I ended up napping. I had set me an alarm. My homegirl, she ended up calling me. No, she had texted me and I think she was like, are you up or whatever? And I was like, yeah. I was like, well, I don't think I want to go nowhere. Mind you, I just woke up. I'm fresh out the wake up. When I'm fresh out the wake up, baby, I don't want to do nothing. Them plans I had, especially because, like, it was just all the circumstances. I just got off a 10-hour shift. The little nap wasn't enough. Okay? And I probably napped for, like, 2.5 hours. Maybe 3. It probably was 4. I don't know. I think she was, like, okay at first. And then I was like, I don't know. And then she ended up calling me. But I just ended up getting up out the bed and I started putting my clothes on and I was good. Because, like, I had to wake up. That's what really was. She was like, yeah, I just had to wake up. And she was like, girl, yeah, I knew all you had to do was just wake up, get up out that bed, girl. Because she know how I am. We was roommates before. So she know I just had to get up out the bed, girl. I'm going to whine a little bit, but please, just give me a little time. So I'm getting ready. I already knew what I was going to wear. Like, I had already picked out my outfit. My hair was in braids because it was, like, in the beginning of the semester, mind you, still hot. So I had some braids. I think I had put on sandals, or did I put on heels? I think I had on sandals. Yeah, because I had on like this like white. If I have a picture, I'm gonna put it in. But I'm gonna show you. Should I show you that picture? I'm gonna show you that picture. I'm gonna show you that picture when I get to this part. I'm gonna show you that picture. I don't care. But if I have a picture of what I had on, I'm gonna show that. But if I don't. So I had that on, and then I didn't do my makeup or nothing. I had did my edges. She was like, I had took me a little shotty shot before I left. Don't drink and drive. I don't promote. I had took some a little cranberry juice before I had got in a car. Drove. We had ended up driving to the place, but it was packed out. Mind you, it's my school and another popular school. So it's packed out. Everybody popping out, and it's in the middle. It's not in the middle because that other school not in the middle of that. But anyway, it's like, it's in the capital part of the state. And yeah, so everybody popped out. She like, I'm at the Dollar General across the street from the building, from the place, because it was like literally like across the street, but it was like a main road. So we I had to park. I didn't even park over there by her. I parked because like the Dollar General parking lot was packed too. So I had to park on the side, on another side. Like, it was a building right here, Dollar General, and then there's another building over here. It was like a little shopping center thing. I think it had like little, you know, when they had a little sweets and stuff, and they used different stuff. Yeah, it was like that. So I had parked over there, and then I walked over to my friend's car, and we up in there drinking some cranberry juice or whatever. And we sit in the car, and I'm like, because I really don't like my city, bro. They so ghetto, and they be shooting up everything. So I was really like, I don't really know how I feel about this. I don't think I want to go over there. Mind you, it's packed out. Like I said, I just got a glimpse of how many people was over there. So we ended up getting up at the car, because she had got me some cranberry juice. So I was like, I'm going to take it to my car, because I might forget it, and we might not, you know, we don't know how the night finna go for real. So we end up getting out the car. We walk in. It's some dudes at this car now. Like, when I walked up to her, they wasn't over there. But then they end up walking over there. Mind you, as we sit in the car, it's people driving by, trying to find parking spots, all types of stuff. So we get out the car, and we go into my car, and this dude said this, but it's a group of them. They sitting outside the car. Everybody parking lot pimping, by the way. So that's why I say it's packed out, because everybody was parking lot pimping. Nobody was going into the park, because I think that it was probably full already. Yeah, I think it had got full. So everybody was parking lot pimping anyways, because you know how people, they want to sit outside the dang on thing. They don't even want to go inside. They just want to parking lot pit. So we walking by, and this dude, he was like, you look good to me. And I was like, oh, thank you. Keep walking. Please. Mind you, I didn't say this. So before, no, I don't know when I had called my ex. I don't know when I called him. I think I called him, like, we wasn't, he was blocked. This plays a part into it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I was in my homegirl car when I called him. I don't know. I don't really know. I really don't know when I called him, but I ended up calling him in his time, and I was like, just on the phone with him. I think I texted him because I was trying to see where he's at. Where you at, boo? I need it. So he was at work. I knew he was at work. I don't know why I was asking that, but because it was a Saturday anyway. So yeah, I'm over here calling him, texting him. He kept saying like, I can't hear you. Like, so he like, it ended up hanging up, and he texted me like, I can't hear you. Unblock me. Call my number. So I was like, don't want to block him, or do I want to just keep? Because at this time we was texting back and forth on text now. I had him blocked. But we was texting on text now though, but I don't know why I just, blocked his number. I don't know. I was being childish. So he knew I was outside, and I ended up, what happened? So we go to my car. Her brother ended up calling her, and she was like, oh, where you at? And then she tell him, I said, oh my God, no. She ended up telling him where we was, and he was like, oh, I'm over here by the Dollar General or whatever. Or she told him to go over there, and we was gonna walk back over there. So that's what we did. We walked back over there. Y'all, oh snap, I didn't drop the damn hammer. Y'all, so we walk. It's only 3:30. I feel so tired. I'm finna go take a nap after this video. What was I saying? Let me finish this video, because it shouldn't be that long, honestly. It should be like 20 minutes probably, if that. It's 10 minutes right now. I'm yapping. I'm napping. Anyway, so we walk over across the street again, and we get in a car, and we talking. We talking to them. No, we was talking to them outside the car first, and then I was like, oh, y'all want to, or he asked for a little sippy sip. I'm not gonna say a shot. I'm gonna say a sippy sip. He asked for a sippy sip, and I was like, okay, yeah, we gotta go back over to my car though, because we just went to go put it in my car. So we get in the car. We tell this man to go straight into the next part. Like, the road was literally like, it was a little off, but you could like get up in it. Like, just go straight, you're gonna get up in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? This man gonna turn right. We was like, no, you going the wrong way. You going the wrong way. He like, what? So he stopped. We like, no, just go straight. He turn around. So he goes straight through the light. We tell him to bust the Huey. This man, he was just, I'm like, y'all already been drinking some cranberry juice? What's going on? I said, no, I'm scared. I was scared because I was like, what's going on? Then the way he was turning around and stuff, it was just too much. So we end up turning around, going in the parking lot to where my car was. And we taking a little sippy sip. I passed the cranberry juice around. Then I'm talking to Mom. I'm like, you got the route? I'm like, you got to get in the car? Sure. Because we was talking about, so I wasn't really feeling the vibes where he was, because I don't even want to be on this street. I'm scared. Y'all be blicking it down. I'm cool. I don't want to get, so please, home immediately. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling the vibe. So they like, oh, they're finna have a car meet. We can just go to this car meet at by my job, the job I just left from early. They're like, okay, let's go over there. So I'm asking my friend, like, you gonna ride with them? And she was asking me, was I gonna come? I was like, yeah, that's cool. She was like, okay, bet, but I need to drop my car off at home. So they end up taking her back to her car. We all driving to her house. And then, no, I'm lying. I did not tell her that, I didn't tell her nothing about his driving yet. But when we had dropped her off, I was like, you gonna get in a car with them? Because we ended up getting to their house before the homeboy did, and he was in front of us. So I was like, girl, you sure you want to get in a car with them? She's like, what, baby? I'm like, nah, baby, you sure you want to get... Like, what? She was like, I'm going to just drive home with them. I'm going to just ride home with them. I was like, okay, girl, whatever. So we ended up going to the place, y'all. Why I got the GPS to my job, the street to my job is not no main road. You know, like when the address of a building is the street that the door is facing, right? That street, why is it red lines on the maps? Why is we stuck in traffic by my job? To be stuck on that road, you gotta be like, what, 100 cars deep? It's a long street. Why are we stuck? So everybody turning around. We turn around, trying to get up out of here. Getting up out of here is even worse. Okay? Because everybody trying to leave now. Not only is everybody trying to leave, but everybody trying to go this one way. The other way to get out is packed. Child, it was a lot going on. So I'm irritated. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the phone with my ex about this whole time. He at work. I'm talking to him a little bit. I was playing music. I ended up hanging up the phone. So she called her brother. She like, where's y'all about to go? Like, what we doing? Mind you, I'm irritated because, and she probably knew I was irritated because I was kind of irritated. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we drove all the way over here just for it to be packed and nobody doing no car show. Empty this. I guess it got shut down or whatever. They have to be, I don't know why it was so backed up, because the street is really long. Like, it's long. Why is we at a standstill? It is a one way, but it's like, why are we at a standstill, gang? So we trying to get up out here. So we waiting to get up out of here now. And she called her brother and she like, where y'all about to go? And she's like, well, we about to go downtown. Downtown, cool. Y'all, we go downtown. I'm trying to find a parking spot. As soon as I get downtown, I see the pop-up. So we park. We get out. Her brother comes, or I think they got there first. I don't remember. I think they got there after us. So, oh, I'm so tired, y'all. I'm about to go lay down immediately after this video. Like, I don't even know if I want to take this nigga back. I need to find out. I keep cackling. I mean, getting off track. I need to finish this video because it shouldn't be that long, y'all. Don't mind the Christmas tree that's still up. Please mind your business. We get down there. So we walking up to this bar. Mind you, I can't go in no bar. I'm not of age. So we really just walking around. So cool. We walking around with her brother and his friend or whatever. And what happened? Mind you, at first we was just sitting in the car, taking a little sippy sip again. Mind you, this whole night, y'all, let me reiterate. I'm going sippy, 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 sippy. Me and her brother going sip for sip for sip. Like, honestly, I was really toe up to the flow up. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even know it yet. It didn't even hit me yet, but it's gonna hit me. I'm gonna show y'all how bad it hit me. So I ended up hanging up with my ex. I know I wasn't on the phone with him. So cool. We walk towards where everybody at. It's police out here. They got one street blocked off. They standing out here pimping, watching the dang on thing. I don't even know what's going downtown. I don't even know what was the occasion. I don't know. Maybe it was the game. Everybody was down here for that. I don't know. But me and my homegirl, we walked past. Oh, we was going to meet her sister. That's what it was. Her sister was downtown already. So we going to meet up with her sister or whatever. We walked past some girl and they want to look. Well, one girl. It was one girl, but it was a group of them. But one of the girls she weird a little bit. So we walked past. She want to make a face. I guess my homegirl didn't peep, but I peeped, and I was like, mind you, I'm a little faded. Say nothing to them because like I was about to say nothing, but I noticed that shit. I saw it. So she talking to her sister. We end up walking back the other way. Just people outside, they just lingering around. It was a police officer. So I'm like, hold on, I need to ask him a question, right? Y'all, I was like, I need to ask him a question. So I go to the police officer. I'm like, hey, I have a question. I was like, so how fast over the speed limit can you go without getting pulled over? He was like, you're not supposed to go over the speed limit at all. But, you know, down here in my city, I guess you could say it's my city. Yeah, my city. He's like, yeah, down here, yeah. I mean, you can go over 5. You know, we're not going to pull you over or nothing. And then I was like, so what about my college city then? Like, where I go to school at? He was like, oh, well, that's that city. Like, you know how they be, basically. I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, yeah. He was like, a cop can pull you over for going 1 mile over, but he's like, they don't typically do that because, you know, they don't. But you just never know type shit. But he was like, we don't really do that for real because, you know, this is where we stay at. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then I ain't gonna lie, officer was fine too. I'm not gonna lie. Mind you, I'm faded. So I'm you know what? Actually, I got another question. It's like, so I started talking about like a fraud stuff and how long it takes for identity theft cases to get solved and all this stuff. We talk about that. So yeah, I was just talking to them and my homegirl's like, girl, come on. And I was like, okay. So I was like, thank you, and I'll leave. And so why the heck we go back to the cars? Our brother, he goes, so you over there flirting with the officer, you trying to get down with the officer? I was like, no, I'm not. I was asking him a real question. Mind you, they wasn't by me for real. They was not hearing what I was saying to him. I was asking him questions for real. So I started recording. My girl was like, hey, what you just say? She was like, yeah, she over here trying to F the officer, talking about some, if I speed, will I get a ticket? And I was like, no. I started not laughing, y'all. At first I was like, and then I started dialing. She's like, don't make that face. I started dialing. That stuff was so funny. So cool. It's these other girls. They up here playing music. They turn on the car. Cool. I'm like, we go over there. We dance with them. I'm making videos. And then they was like, we asked him like, what's the move? What y'all doing next? They're like, oh, it's this Airbnb. Da-da. Mind you, these some random girls. Don't got their number. Don't got their Instagram. Nothing. So they just give us the address. And they was like, oh, yeah, we finna go there now. So we go there. We drive there. We get there. And we walk up, you know. It was cool. We get to the door. Some dudes like, hey, we got some done. Like, y'all want some of this? So I'm like, no, I'm good. Mind you, what I was drinking. I was not trying to mix. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't trying to mix. So I was like, no, I'm cool. So we walk up in there, and it's people in there. The girls, they cool. They getting a little sippy of my stuff because I still had it with me. And it's people in there dancing and stuff. Her brothers was messing with it, so they was like, they about to go outside. So my homegirl's like, come on, let's go outside. So I'm like, all right, cool. I had gave one of the girls my cranberry juice because I was like, okay, cool. Like, I wasn't really tripping that. I just gave it to her to hold her. I think she was giving out shots. I don't know what she was doing. She had my bottle though, but I ain't really care. She had my cranberry juice, but I ain't really care. So we leave out, and y'all, mind you, it's hitting me now. It's hitting me. All of them sips I done took, baby, is hitting your girl. So this part is a little blurry for me kind of night, but my homegirl told me. We walking out. The dude was like, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Her brother's at the car already. They in the car already. And my homegirl, she was a little ahead of me. So I turned around, and she was like, oh yeah, it's hot up in there. We finna leave. We finna go. He was like, oh, the room got air in it. So I'm turning around. And he was like, so my homegirl was like, Maddie, come on, let's go. And I'm just standing there, y'all, mind you, faded. The dude was like, she can go up in the room. He was like, you look like you want to stay to me. He was like, you look like you want to stay. You don't got to leave. She said you got to leave. My homegirl was like, Madison. My homegirl's like, Maddie, get your ass over here. She yelled at me. I got my ass over there. Because I guess, like, the way she said, I was standing there looking at them like I was going to go back up in that house. Whole time, I'm thinking, probably in my head, I don't know, I was probably thinking about how I got work in the morning. Like I said, y'all got work in the morning. Right now, it's pushing 2. I said I was trying to be in by 1. It's pushing 2 a.m. Finna be 3. So I'm walking, y'all. I walk to the car. They're following me. I don't know they following me, though. They following me. I'm walking to the car, y'all. Mind you, I'm faded. Y'all, I'm laughing. I start laughing. I don't know what I'm laughing. I'm laughing. I fall on the ground. My head, what I remember falling, but I remember getting up back fast. I can't even talk straight. I remember getting up fast. My whole was like, Maddie, get up. Like, they coming over here. So I hurry up and get in my car, y'all. I hurry up and get in my car. And I close my door. I don't even know if I locked the door. I call my ex and I'm telling him, they was just trying to get me. They was talking about something in the room, da, da, da. So I do remember them saying that. But I don't know why my action, like, because I was faded. I was like, I'm telling him, he's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Baby, it was too much. I ended up driving home. Yes, in that condition I did. I made it home safely, y'all. That was my night. Oh, I forgot a part. Okay, so when we was downtown, you know how I said we was leaving and stuff. We was leaving because it's something that happened. I don't know if it was a fight or what. I think some dudes got to fighting, and then the police, they was like, had him on the ground and arrested him, I think. And some dudes like, hey man, get off me. They walked past. I'm like, oh yeah, no. I'm like, oh, let's go. So they making us clear out. They was making us leave. That's why we was leaving. I forgot to say that. But yeah, that was very dangerous. Cause I was too faded. My homegirl, she was mad at me the next day because she was like, you were too drunk. Like, you don't need to drink like that no more. You don't need to drink no more. You need to go out and drink. That's not funny, but I learned my lesson because I was really mad at myself because I was like, and did I even say, like, it was like 10 of them dudes, like, it was like 10 of them saying and agreeing when this man talking about something, oh, she can go up in the room. Is y'all trying to run a choo-choo on me? And honestly, I really started to believe that it was the same dude that had car BQ outside because, I don't know, it kind of did seem like it was weird. That's the end of this story time. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. I didn't say it before. Bye.